Hey everybody, this is Al from El Rey Collection, and certainly hope everybody's having a great day here. I noticed that my videos that seem to get the most likes and views tend to be the ones that actually where I'm opening stuff. So I'll do another one of these today. Hopefully, it doesn't get too old for you guys, and you'll still be interested in some of my other videos where I try to kind of educate people on cards, whether those are the top cards of a decade or individual players. So, without further ado, I guess I'll just kind of jump in here, and we can start to see what came in the mail this week. And I think there's going to be some good stuff. It's rare that I get this much mail, like week after week after week. So, oh, this is fun. So, many of you in the U.S. may recall the North American Soccer League, and this is, there's not a ton of stuff available from the league, but this is a complete sticker set of the North American Soccer League with some of these. I love some of these names of some of these teams. The Chicago Sting, don't you love it? That I think it was Denver. Was it Denver Tornadoes? I can't remember. The Detroit Express. Some of the graphics on these guys are awesome too. The San Diego Sockers. Hugo Sanchez, I think, played there. And one thing that not a lot of people recognize or remember, almost all the greats, Cruyff, Pele, Beckenbauer, Mueller, at the end of their careers, they came here to play, so that was good. Anyway, this is the LA Aztecs. You may have seen me with a shirt on these. This is the complete sticker set. Super cheap, but these are just fun. The Cosmos, of course. My favorite team, and the team that I would go and see when I was a kid. I look at this old, the Rowdies. I like that one. That was good. But my favorite team, and the one that I would look at, and you still have the Whitecaps around. Oh shoot, where did the Surf go? The California Surf, which isn't missing in here. Well, anyway, super fun. This little set, and it came in this with this wrapper. Soccer stickers. So 4 stickers and 1 stick of bubble gum. So anyway, that's just something fun. Remind me of the nostalgia of my youth, going to see those games. Like completely, I don't want to say worthless, but nearly worthless. But I think just fun nonetheless from a collector standpoint. So all right. So from that, we'll get some other kind of probably higher value items here that kind of make their way into the El Rey collection. I'd say 95% of the things that I buy are things that are that I just don't have, and that I want to have in the collection. So it makes it quite fun to get these things, and ultimately decide how to store them, which things to grade, which things not to. And we will, gosh, with tape involved, you always have to be super careful. It makes it a bit of a pain. So this one is from Canada, and this is kind of a card, if I'm remembering this right. That is, it got a lot of hobby love last year, and then it's kind of decreased its importance, I think, over time. But I think most people, I think this is going to end up being a really important card for the hobby. And those of you, on the Discord may have seen that when Matt was doing, his top 10 type, or top 7, what was it, 7 modern wonders of the world, different from the what's this cool, different from the Mount Rushmore. Here's the non-planet Bobby Charlton. A lot of people talk about this card as the 52 Mantle of Soccer. This is nice. I just like the blue and the red. I actually prefer the non-planet version. I don't know if we're going to end up finding that rarer or not, but I think this one will be slightly rarer. Anyway, not a super rare card, but a nice card, and this one probably will grade, probably a 3 at best. And a nice little freebie, a little packet from these 1982 circular discs, which are kind of fun. Has Zico on the cover. That's good. Nice. Thank you for the freebie. Always, you always gotta love the freebies. Who doesn't love a freebie, right? Then we've got this one, which I should have kind of pre-slit these at least to make it faster, but bear with me, guys. This is a crazy week. We've got Golden closing, we've got PWCC closing, so it's going to be interesting to kind of see what happens here. Already a lot of strong bids at the Golden auctions. Always make sure there's nothing left in the box. And then, what we got here is a, most people know that, nice note here. Most people know that I'm huge into Cruyff. And so this is, some more additions. I think, gosh, in a weird way, you can never have enough Cruyff. So these are Sicker Verlags, and there are in total 3 of them. And these, I think a long time ago you used to, so here's a 1.5. These are nice. Really nicely removed. I mean, very, like on first glance, you wouldn't even think that this card was stuck, but absolutely, gorgeous here. Same with this too. Absolutely gorgeous here. And then here is a never stuck one as well, but it has some surface damage that you can see at an angle. It's going to be really hard for you guys to see, but it's definitely there, which will make it grade low, but never stuck. One thing that a lot of people don't know is these different backs. So you have, I'll use this if you haven't seen my Cruyff video. You have a split back, which I believe to be the second one, and you have this long back. Let's see, Bundesliga AC 68. So I try to be cognizant of them. I don't have a real strong opinion on which one's the rarer one. I think I'm going with the long Bundesliga AC. But, Cruyff rookies and the Sicker Verlag, I think, are just not getting a consummate amount of love as opposed to the Polarex, which, by the way, I think is the best. But, not sure that the market will I think the market's, there's a disconnect right now, and I think the Polarex is super important and the preferred, but I think this is kind of an underrated card. So I got and then here's a complete freebie here from our friend Dan. So super excited about this. So this is, I love these little freebie things that people are doing more and more these days. Oops, I just hit this. So let's see. Dun dun dun. Oh yeah, no, actually I forgot. I forgot about these. These were the I actually had bought some of these and he threw in some extras, but this is from, I think, the 1962 Caramelos. This was an international. It's an international set. I don't have many things from Masopust. Super crazy guy. Luis Suarez, Sandor Kosic. I mean, these are just great, superstars of the time. Altafani, which was also played in Brazil. Savori. Yeah, I mean, these are just great. And yeah, they're removed. but they're really fun little stickers. So you know, in the end, look at this cool crest for Germany. Nice. So super fun. And we will, you know, put these in sleeves and Uwe Sealer. A little bit of a miscut on that one, but you know what? This is good. We'll take it. Can't argue with a bunch of Cruyffs. By the way, I noticed that they're labeling this panel, which is kind of bizarre to me. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that, but let's kind of move these guys over to the side. And kind of do some cleanup here. If for those of you who happen to follow me on Instagram, you may have seen a recent post of mine. I'm gonna cut this thing up too. This is a big box, so it doesn't really fit on the screen well. But those of you who are, you know, on my Instagram, you may have seen that there is a I posted a 1954 Kitty album, and that album's from Germany. And it has a real portrait. Most of the 54 World Cup stuff has Puskas in it with other people like potentially Cruyff and I'm not why Cruyff. I'm losing my mind here. It's like Puskas with Fritz Walter. So here you can see there's nothing left here in the box. This is the item with Fritz Walter, and but the Kitty album actually has one of him in it himself. Let's make sure nothing's in this. Nope, nothing's in this. This is an exceedingly large package for what I think is an exceedingly small card. And so yeah, so I think that there's one of these in these packages. Okay. One package after another package after another package. Well, this is, I think, if it is what I think it is a very, very, very important card. So, yep, okay. So, many of you have seen different comments on the Discord, but this is an Arthur Wharton Baines shield, and this is, you know, probably one of the most important Baines shields from my perspective. It does have a little bit of a piece missing in the end, but it's basically 140 years old. It's from the 1860s. He is the first credited as the first black player in the high English leagues, and he actually also was a 100-meter champion. So, you know, this card had been on my want list, my top 10 want list for a very long time, and I was, you know, lucky enough to get it this time around when it became available. So this one is pretty epic, and I've just got to decide whether I send it. This would look great in an SGC custom cut holder, so I think that's probably where this is likely headed. Oh man, I'll leave that one on the screen for you guys here, because it's just one of those, right? So you get a sense for the eclecticness of my collection. I got soccer stickers from the let's see how that, so you can see that soccer stickers from the 1970s that are basically worthless. You know, Bobby Charlton, you know, rookie. We've got some Cruyff rookies, low grade, but I think just getting a copy of any of those that have great eye appeal is huge. All right, and then we've got packages from the U.S. and the U.K. This is another one from the U.K. Here's one from Germany. So it's a pretty global selection. Lots of little treats in here. So yeah, this is kind of a smorgasbord of of UK cards. Some of these are kind of fun. So I got some George Camsels in here. I've got some Cliff Bastons. Notice some of these backs. These are just back variations. If any of you have watched any of my videos on Cliff Baston, Camsell, who else have I done? Ted Drake. Okay, here, you can go on and find tons of their cards for literally pennies on the dollar. Maybe that's not true. A few quid, right? As our friends across the pond would say. So I would say go, check those guys out if you have any interest in them. Very inexpensive stuff. Just go out there and get them. I think that a lot of these guys are worth it. Now, is the card going to be worth $1 million? No, but I think when people start to collect their clubs and they go back to their old greats, they're going to find a lot of these players. And, if it's costing you $5 today, I wouldn't be surprised if it can go up any multiples of that. Again, not investment advice or saying that's why you should collect them, but they're readily available, these 1960s cards. So, 1930s cards. So I would go get those if you can. Ooh, this one looks like it's painfully done here. Okay, so we've got the same phenomena going on here. This is actually kind of a fun one that I'll talk. Obviously, we've got this Nils Middelboe, who not probably a lot of people follow, but he is an excellent. Is he from Holland or Belgium? From the 1910s. Excellent player. Ultimately, after the war, goes and plays in the UK, and this is one of his cards while he's playing on Chelsea. Super hard guy to track down a card on. Those of you may have seen my Meredith video. Always try to pick up Meredith if you can. This particular one has what I believe is the coolest back of them all. It's the oval back, and it's just so cool. There's many different back variations. I think I have, some of them have the address on the back, and then they have some of them say send it to photo. So there's and then some of them he's on United, other one he's on City. So you just got to check some of these variations. I'm not sure if I have them posted on Instagram, but maybe that's something that I need to do at some point. It's probably in my you can see the variations in my Discord. I've posted them in the Discord, but I probably also have, there's Alex James as well. I have a number of them on let's see where. Oh, probably the Meredith video. So you can have a look at that and see if any of those backs interest you. I think the oval is the most attractive to my eyes. Here's a really cool Gallacher. Love that. And then, look at these are off center. These are going to grade 3s if you grade them. But I just think that they're beautiful artifacts, and certainly worth collecting, at least to me. If they're not worth collecting to you, like this Churchman's Ted Drake is probably a dollar, right? I mean, literally, and this. Think about it. I know Churchmans are relatively common, but it's 130. I mean, it's from the 1930s, so I think that that's pretty cool that you can get a 90-year-old card for literally pennies. Okay, or pence, I guess we should say, since those are coming from the UK. Now this is a much bigger envelope. You know what? I think I'm going to use scissors on this one. So this is going to be exciting time. I'm opening this stuff here on the 23rd of October, and so that's tonight that Golden ends, which has some really cool soccer stuff. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Wow, hard to. I'm gonna have to cut again. It's okay. All right. Now we've got another. Thing. And again, this package is from Germany. Not a very big package. I mean, not a very in-depth package, but it has the Puskas that comes from the 1954 Kitty album that I had mentioned here. Unfortunately, this one's removed, so it has some paper editions here. Not a ton you can do. Most of the German albums from the 50s have this type of thing going on. Look, I'll just cut right through all this. Get the card out. You can see it better. But it's just a fantastic image. Actually, yesterday I believe I posted some full Kitty albums with a picture of the Puskas here, and so actually this is good. This is paper edition, but it's very what's the word? It's just on the top, so you can decide whether you pull it off or not. I'll just leave this like this for now. So we'll end this one on Puskas. Of course, the great thing in this package is the Wharton. You gotta love the Puskas. You gotta love a nice little trio of Cruyff goodness. You got some of this UK. We got a lot of UK stuff going on. I've got a lot of UK stuff just coming out, and I've noticed that the pre-war stuff's really going well. The post-war stuff is still super cheap, so not investment advice, but if you're a collector and you're collecting post-20s UK players, there's still a lot of bargains out there to be had. So just keep your eyes out. And that's this. Oh, forgot this. Can't forget the stickers from the North American Soccer League. Oh, it's all good. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed kind of a walk through my my mail this week, and we will, hopefully have some more exciting things come along over the next few weeks. I highly doubt I'll have another opening here in the next week, but certainly I'm looking for before Thanksgiving. There should be some fun stuff coming in. So thanks so much for watching, and if you liked it, please smash that like button, and please subscribe so I can continue doing these videos. Thanks, guys. Bye.